Hi, this is Antonio Mejorado, and this example is for us to understand a little bit more on the use of a loop, but having a condition inside of the loop. And here we have an example, the 7 game. This game is a game where you have to say a number from 1 to any specific number, but the thing is, anytime you have a number that is ending with 7 or a number that is divided by 7, you gotta say beep. Okay, so this example is based in the previous one on the use of loops. So here you have the function comments. Here you have the function name, which is 7 game. Well, actually is game. Okay, and this game will be to display the number from 1 to n, but not a number ending with 7 or a number that is divided by 7. And n is the parameter. So here you have the parameters I value n, the value to be used in the loop, and there is no returning value. So here you have the function game with the parameter I value n. Here we have our loop for I, which is our loop variable that goes from 1 to the specific parameter I value n, and it displays I. So it's going to display 1, 2, 3 and so on until you reach the last value I value n. So if I run this program and see in the console, it's a game, my function name, and I use I don't know, a 10, you will see the numbers from 1 to 10 display. But I don't want to display number 7, for example. I want to display 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and beep. So we gotta get a condition inside of our loop. So instead of displaying, we gotta check if the number is not a number ending by with 7 or a number divided by 7, you will display I. But in other case you will display beep. So we gotta use an if my number is divided by 7. Well, divided by 7 is the modulus. So if the modulus of the number divided by 7 is equal 0, that means that the number is divided by 7. So we're going to use modulo of I, comma, and 7. So if that is equal 0, then you gotta display a beep. Okay, so I will display the message beep. Okay, otherwise I will display I. So I'm gonna delete this statement and we'll put that statement in here and get an alignment. So if modulo of I, comma, I should be lower I and capital I, comma 7 equals 0, then beep, else display I. Okay, I haven't finished my condition, but I want just to check that this is working only with the numbers that are divided by 7. Okay, so if I run the program again, I save it first, then I will see that in the console, and I use game 20, for example, then I have a beep in the 7. Okay, so if you see, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beep, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 beep, and so on. So a number that is divided by 7, instead of displaying the number, I display beep. But I still need to check the number that ends with 7. So in this case, 7 ends with 7, but it's divided by 7. But what about this 17 that is ending? This number is ending with 7, so I gotta check something else. So this is gonna be another condition, and I'm gonna use and if modulo I, comma 7 equals 0, that means the number is divided by 7. No, I'm sorry, it has to be or, because it is either one condition or the other. So it has to be or. So the or should be over here. No, I don't know where do I have the or in this computer. So let's see, this one, yes, that's the or. Okay, or modulo of II comma 10 equals 7. So if I divide the II by 10 and I have a 7 as remainder, then the number is ending with 7. Okay, well, let's check. So see the condition. Now I have a bigger condition. I have a more logical condition, more complex condition, where I have where I'm checking that I'm checking if this is divided by 7 or this is ending with a 7. Okay, so if I run the program and check my gain from 1 to 30, for example, then I have to see, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and beep, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and beep. So 14 is divided by 7, then 15, 16 and beep, which is ending by with 7. So 18, 19, 20, 21, that is divided by 7, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, which is ending by with a 7, and beep, because 28 is divided by 7, and so on until number 30. So you can give any number you want and you will have the same solution. I mean, you won't have a beep in the any. So if I have an and here, that would be a big mistake, because if I run the program, see what happens if I use game theory. See that there will be only one beep, the first one, because it's 7, that is divided by 7, and is 7 because it is ending with a 7. So that will be a big mistake. So it was confused in the beginning, but now I can change my condition to the one that I have in the first time. Well, the second, because the first time I was confused. So you gotta be careful anytime you're using a condition, because sometimes you wanna get you think you're getting the solution, but you're getting another thing. So it's wonderful, because you have a loop, and the loop gives you all the numbers between one number and another number, and then you check II, which is the one that is changing. II is the one that is changing from 1 to I value n. So you gotta check this number, and II, if II ends with a 7, in this case with this modulo II divided by 10 equals 7, or if the number is divided by 7, modulo II comma 7 equals 0. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and keep practicing. Bye bye.